Did you know? Some of the foods you eat every single day may be silently destroying your bones after 60. It's shocking but true. While we often think of falls, aging, or even genetics as the biggest threats to bone health, the real danger could be sitting right on your dinner plate. Experts warn that certain common foods we've eaten for decades without a second thought, can slowly strip away calcium, weaken bone density, and leave your skeleton more fragile than ever. And after 60, when bone strength naturally declines, these everyday choices can make the difference between staying active and independent or facing painful fractures and a loss of mobility. And here's the thing, it often happens silently. You don't feel your bones weakening. You don't hear them thinning. But one day, one slip, one small accident could change everything. But the good news is this: knowledge is power. And by simply avoiding the 7 foods I am about to share with you and making a few easy swaps, you can protect your bones, strengthen your body, and safeguard your independence well into your golden years. Stay with me until the end, because not only will I reveal the 7 everyday foods silently destroying your bones, I'll also show you healthier alternatives you can enjoy instead, so you can keep living strong, active, and free. So, which of these foods might already be weakening your bones? Let's find out, starting with one that may already be sitting in your kitchen. Imagine this: you're enjoying a sunny afternoon, walking down your porch steps, when suddenly you miss a step. It's nothing dramatic, just a little stumble. But instead of brushing it off like you did in your 30s or 40s, this time, your hip cracks. What should have been a small misstep turns into surgery, months of recovery, and in some cases, a permanent loss of independence. This is the silent danger of weak bones after 60. A fall that once meant a bruise or a laugh can now mean a broken hip, a shattered wrist, or a spine injury that lingers for life. Recovery is slower, pain lasts longer, and for many seniors, it's the beginning of needing help for everyday activities. Your bones are your foundation. If they break, your independence breaks too. You see, our bones are living tissue. They're constantly being broken down and rebuilt. But after age 60, this balance shifts. Bone breakdown speeds up while rebuilding slows down. On average, women lose up to 20% of their bone density in the first years after menopause. Men aren't spared either. By their late 60s, bone strength begins to decline sharply. This natural loss is already concerning. But here's the hidden truth most people never hear. The foods we eat can either accelerate this bone loss or help slow it down. That means every meal is a choice that could either protect your mobility and freedom or quietly chip away at your foundation. And if you've ever known someone who's gone through it, you know how life-changing it can be. A simple fracture can steal independence, turn a strong, active lifestyle into weeks in a hospital bed, or even force someone to move into assisted living before they're ready. But here's the empowering part. While we can't stop aging, we can stop feeding the problem. Certain everyday foods act like silent thieves, robbing your bones of the strength they desperately need. And most of us eat them without a second thought. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal 7 everyday foods that could be slowly weakening your bones. And I'll share simple swaps you can start making today to stay strong, steady, and independent. Let's start with a big one: soda. That sweet, fizzy drink so many of us enjoy with meals or as a quick refreshment. It may feel harmless, but for your bones, it's one of the worst daily choices you can make. You see, soda is loaded with phosphoric acid and excess sugar. The acid creates an imbalance in your body, forcing it to pull calcium out of your bones to restore balance. The sugar, on the other hand, triggers inflammation and reduces calcium absorption. Over time, this double attack literally drains your bones from the inside out. And here's the tricky part: you don't feel this happening. You just enjoy a sweet drink. But years of sipping sodas can quietly chip away at bone density until one day, a simple fall leads to a fracture. The good news? You don't have to give up that refreshing fizz. Swap soda for sparkling mineral water with a splash of lemon or fruit juice. You'll still enjoy the bubbles, but this time, your bones will thank you. Be honest. How often do you reach for a soda in a week? Drop your answer in the comments. You might be surprised how many people share the same habit. Next up, processed meats. Think bacon, sausages, deli meats, and hot dogs. They're tasty, convenient, and let's be real, they've been part of many breakfasts and quick meals for decades. But here's the problem. These meats are often loaded with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives. Too much salt causes your body to lose calcium through urine, literally flushing away the minerals your bones need. Nitrates and preservatives add to the damage by creating an acidic environment that forces your body to draw even more calcium from your skeleton to keep blood levels stable. So, while that strip of bacon may taste good in the moment, it may also be making your bones more fragile with every bite. Instead, try swapping processed meats for lean proteins like grilled chicken, turkey, beans, or salmon. These not only provide protein for muscle strength, which protects bones from falls, but they also contain nutrients like vitamin D and omega-3s that actively support bone health. And don't worry, I'm not here to take away all your favorite foods. I'm here to show you smarter swaps that keep your bones strong while still letting you enjoy your meals. Now, soda and processed meats are only the beginning. The next foods might shock you even more, because they're often considered everyday staples in almost every kitchen. Let's take a look. Now let's talk about salty snacks. Chips, fries, pretzels, even that extra shake of salt on your dinner. They taste harmless, right? Just a little crunch, a little flavor. But over time, these foods quietly drain the strength from your bones. Here's why. Your body needs calcium to keep bones strong. But when you eat too much salt, your kidneys work overtime to flush it out. And unfortunately, they don't just flush sodium, they also flush calcium along with it. That means every salty snack is robbing your skeleton of the very mineral it needs to stay solid. So while that bag of chips may give you a quick burst of pleasure, the long-term price could be weaker bones, a higher fracture risk, and months of recovery from a fall that could have been avoided. The good news? You don't have to give up snacking. Swap salty chips and fries for lightly salted popcorn, air-fried veggies, or a handful of unsalted nuts. You'll still get the crunch and satisfaction, but without draining your calcium reserves. Quick question, which salty snack is your weakness? Chips, fries, or pretzels? Let me know in the comments, and let's see which one wins. Next on the list might surprise you: white bread and refined grains. For decades, they've been a staple in so many kitchens. Morning toast, sandwiches for lunch, dinner rolls at the table. But here's the uncomfortable truth: they're not doing your bones any favors. White bread, pasta, and other refined carbs are stripped of their natural nutrients during processing. What's left behind is mostly starch, which your body breaks down quickly into sugar. And here's the issue: too much refined sugar increases inflammation and makes it harder for your body to absorb calcium and magnesium, two minerals your bones desperately need. And let's be honest, white bread feels soft, comforting, even nostalgic. But in reality, it's an empty food that slowly chips away at your foundation. Instead, make the simple switch to whole grains like brown rice, oats, or whole wheat bread. They're packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that don't just protect your bones. They also keep your heart healthy and your energy steady. See what's happening here? These aren't rare or exotic foods. They're everyday choices most of us make without thinking, and they're slowly weakening our bones. But don't worry, we're only halfway through the list. The next two foods may be part of your daily routine, and what I'm about to share might surprise you even more. Imagine this: it's early morning. You shuffle to the kitchen, still half asleep. What's the first thing you reach for? Coffee. For some, it's not just one cup, it's 2, 3, sometimes even 4. Now, here's the hard truth. While caffeine feels like it's fueling your energy, it may actually be quietly stealing strength from your bones. Coffee, energy drinks, and even some teas contain high levels of caffeine. What most people don't realize is that excessive caffeine can reduce calcium absorption in your body, the very mineral that keeps bones hard, dense, and unbreakable. After 60, when your calcium reserves are already declining, every drop counts. Think about it this way: every time you overindulge in coffee, your bones are making tiny withdrawals from their calcium savings account, and eventually, that account runs dry. The result? Bones that become brittle, fragile, and vulnerable to fractures. But here's the good news: you don't have to give it up entirely. Studies show that one moderate cup of coffee per day is safe for most seniors, as long as it's paired with calcium-rich foods. Instead of pouring that third or fourth cup, Try green tea or caffeine-free herbal teas. They provide comfort, hydration, and even antioxidants without the bone-draining side effects. Be honest, how many cups of coffee or tea do you usually drink in a day? Type it in the comments. You might be surprised how many others are in the same boat. Now let's talk about another hidden bone thief that sneaks into social moments and daily routines. You guessed it, alcohol. Picture this: a weekend dinner, a glass of wine, or maybe a little whiskey to relax. Harmless, right? The uncomfortable truth is, alcohol in excess disrupts your body's ability to absorb calcium and vitamin D, the two biggest nutrients your bones depend on for survival. Worse, alcohol damages bone-forming cells, slowing down the very process that rebuilds and repairs your skeletal structure. For seniors, this is a double blow. Not only do your bones lose density naturally with age, but alcohol speeds up the decline, making falls and fractures far more likely. Now, this doesn't mean you must cut alcohol out entirely. A small glass of red wine occasionally can even have heart benefits. But moderation is the keyword here. Instead of daily alcohol, try sparkling water with lemon, or low-sodium tomato juice for that cocktail feel without the bone-breaking risk. Here's something powerful to remember. Your bones don't just hold you up, they hold up your independence. Every sip, every choice, either protects that independence or chips away at it. What's your go-to drink when you want to relax? Drop your answer below. Maybe your alternative will inspire someone else in the community. So far, we've uncovered 6 everyday foods and drinks that slowly destroy your bones after 60. Some of them are probably sitting in your kitchen right now. But before you panic, remember this: it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Small swaps, made consistently, can add years of strength and freedom to your life. Coming up next, we'll reveal the final food, and trust me, it's one most people never suspect. Stick with me, because this last one might just be the most surprising of all. We've already uncovered 6 dangerous foods that chip away at your bones every single day. But now, we've reached the final one. And I'll be honest, this last food shocks people the most, because it seems harmless, even comforting. Yet, it's a silent thief that robs seniors of bone strength without them ever noticing. Take a guess. What do you think it is? Food number 7. Sugary desserts and refined sugar. Yes, I'm talking about sugary desserts, cakes, pastries, cookies, candies, even that innocent spoonful of sugar in your tea or coffee. Here's the truth. Sugar may not look dangerous, but it's quietly stripping your bones of calcium. When sugar floods your system, it increases acid levels in the blood. To neutralize this acid, your body pulls calcium from your bones, leaving them weaker and more brittle over time. And it doesn't stop there. Excess sugar also triggers inflammation, which slows down bone-repairing cells. The result? Your bones don't just lose strength, they lose their ability to heal. That means longer recovery times, higher risk of fractures, and more pain after even minor falls. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Many seniors eat sugar not just as a treat, but as a comfort. A slice of cake with afternoon tea, a cookie while watching TV, candy tucked in the cupboard. It feels small and harmless in the moment, but over weeks, months, and years, those little treats become a constant attack on your bone foundation. Think about it like termites in a house. You don't see the damage at first. The walls still look strong, but inside, the structure is quietly crumbling. That's what sugar does to your bones. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up sweetness entirely. Instead of processed pastries or candy, swap them for fresh fruit like berries, apples, or pears. They satisfy your sweet tooth while also delivering vitamins, antioxidants, and even natural compounds that protect bone density. Craving chocolate? Go for a small piece of dark chocolate, 70%, or higher, instead of milk chocolate or candy bars. It has less sugar. Plus, it contains magnesium and antioxidants that support your health. You'll still enjoy your treat, but you'll do it in a way that nourishes your bones instead of draining them. Quick question, if you had to choose. Are you more of a chocolate person or a cake person? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to see which side wins in our community poll. So there you have it, the 7th and final bone-destroying food that so many people overlook. Now, imagine how much stronger, steadier, and more independent you could feel if you just swapped these 7 foods for healthier options. The small choices you make in the kitchen, Today could be the very thing that keeps you on your feet, living life fully tomorrow. Stick around, because in the next part, I'll pull everything together and give you a simple game plan to protect your bones and stay active after 60. Now, before you feel overwhelmed by all the foods we've covered, let me share the best part. It's never too late. Your body is incredibly resilient, even after 60, by simply replacing a few of the bone-damaging foods we've talked about with healthier choices. You can start strengthening your bones starting today. Think of it this way: every meal is an opportunity. Instead of draining your bones, you can actually feed them, rebuild them, and give yourself the foundation for strength, balance, and independence. It's not about giving up all the foods you love. It's about making smart swaps that add up over time. Here are just a few powerhouse foods that support bone health after 60. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, and bok choy, packed with calcium and vitamin K, essential for bone density. Dairy products such as yogurt, milk, and cheese, rich in calcium and fortified with vitamin D. Nuts and seeds like almonds, chia, and sesame, giving your body magnesium, a mineral that helps your bones hold on to calcium. Fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel, delivering vitamin D and omega-3s, which reduce inflammation and support bone repair. Each time you choose one of these foods, you're giving your bones exactly what they need to stay solid, flexible, and dependable. Here's something powerful to remember: your bones can be your strength, not your weakness. Picture yourself walking confidently, lifting groceries with ease, or playing with your grandkids without fear of falling or breaking something. That's not a dream. It's a very real possibility when you begin fueling your bones with the right foods. Every small change, swapping soda for mineral water, candy for fresh fruit, or chips for a handful of almonds, is like depositing strength back into your body's bone bank. Over time, those deposits add up, giving you the confidence and independence to enjoy your golden years fully. So tell me, which of these bone-boosting foods do you already enjoy? And which one will you try adding this week? Share it in the comments. You might inspire someone else who needs that little push to get started. Because here's the truth: your bones are your foundation. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you. And in just a moment, I'll share how you can put everything we've talked about today into a simple, easy-to-follow plan so you can stay strong, independent, and thriving after. So, we've uncovered the 7 everyday foods that silently destroy your bones after 60, and the healthy swaps that can turn things around. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 7 foods surprised you the most? Was it the sugary desserts, the morning coffee, or maybe those salty snacks you never thought about? Share your answer in the comments, because your story might be the encouragement another senior needs to make a change today. Remember, this community isn't just about learning. It's about supporting each other. When you comment, you're not just adding your voice. You're helping someone else take their first step toward stronger, healthier bones. If you found this video helpful, don't let it be the last one you see. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing Senior Sense community, where we share simple, science-backed tips to help you stay strong, healthy, and independent after 60. And while you're there, tap the notification bell so you'll always know when a new video is ready. Because the best way to protect your health is to stay informed and take action, one small step at a time. And before you go, here's a little teaser. Our next video covers 5 hidden signs of weak bones most seniors ignore. These clues are easy to miss, but could save you from painful fractures and long recoveries. You don't want to miss it, so stay tuned. Remember, your bones are your foundation. Protect them, and they'll protect you. This is your time to live strong, stay independent, and enjoy every moment life has to offer.